Unless you don't feel like.
Didn't hear which one he was in.
Just call him by his name. Does he have a nickname?
So that's 70. Got the airport in sight?
Nope. Well, we're still 6 miles out.
Okay.
So you have this, the landfill there.
I see.
And then you got the Lacey smokestacks. A little cyan bluish there. So from here, you're using this GPS. We'll zoom in. Whoops.
W traffic, we're crosswind.
So you got the edge of the delta there. You could use your map to stay outside of the delta.
6 Whiskey Tango, turning left base for runway 06, Lakewood.
Why are they using 06? It's definitely not favoring 6, so I don't think. So from here, you see the 2 water towers? It's kind of just to the right of the New York skyline. Yeah. So I use that to find the airport. And once you get a little closer and past this landfill, if you follow that road, which I don't know the name of it, try to stay on the left side of the road because that keeps you out of the traffic pattern for 6, and it also keeps you out of the departure road here. Yeah,
I think that's Route 9.
Yeah, that actually sounds about right.
Right? Yeah, because it travels all the way north and shit.
That actually makes perfect sense.
Yep.
Flying W traffic, Warrior, downwind, runway 1.
I got the runway.
But don't descend anymore.
I got the runway in sight.
Roger. You gonna go straight in 6?
Yeah, where's the other one?
Runway 1, flying W.
The guy's on short final right now.
I see.
I don't see him.
2600 above us, there should be one.
Well, yeah, I'm not really worried about him as much. Watch out, dude. Don't descend any lower, otherwise we're going to bust over people's houses. And they'll start complaining. And if we're to lose an engine, we're going right for the landfill.
Flying W traffic, Warrior's going to go around.
That's my old shooting range over there too, I think.
Alright, so what are you going to do for a landing?
Let's do straight into 6.
Okay. State your intentions. Or if you want me to do it then.
Where's my distance on this?
Distance is right here, and it's also right over here. 3.5, coming in on 3.5.
Going to be a right downwind, runway 1, flying W.
Lakewood traffic, Warrior, Juliet Alpha, 3 miles, final for runway 6, Lakewood.
Lakewood traffic, 61 Whiskey Tango is clearly active. Lakewood.
Correct for those winds.
Which way is it going to shoot me? This way, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, so you can see the telemetry here on the Aspen. Winds are 330 at 330, 13 knots right now. So you're definitely going to get, and you can actually just see from your nose.
Curve it in a little here.
And just slowly take out that wind correction you have, because you want to see what angle you need to maintain extended runway center line. I will roll out here because you're gonna end up getting blown over if you keep turning.
Take the power down a little.
So it looks like 050 on the heading. Right now we're lined up with the taxiway.
Put the flaps in or no?
To base, runway 1, flying W.
Well, I don't know. I don't think so. Right now we gotta slow down the airspeed. You're way too fast. So kill the power. You gotta be a little more aggressive on that power outage there, and just hold the pitch up. That'll bleed your airspeed. Just like that. Just let it bleed down, and then slowly start adding those flaps. Let's add flaps so we can get this thing slowed down. I'm gonna shout here under control. So let's go to the left so we can correct for those winds. There's our airspeeds dropping down. Use the flaps if you need to. If you let go of the airplane, see what it wants to do. You got a lot of it's actually not too bad. Let's remove all the power. Let's add all the flaps.
All the flaps?
All the flaps, yep.
Second notch there.
Alright, throw it into a forward slip now with the left wing down. There you go. There it is. There we go. Nice. And just maintain that runway center line just like that. Beautiful. A little bit less aileron, because now we're going to go a little bit less winds. We'll let the winds push us back. Airspeed's on target. Do most of the landing. I'm just going to shadow you so you don't over control the airplane. A little round that, round that, round that. And then hold it right there. Right wing down. And just hold it right there. Right aileron. Oh, sorry, left aileron, right rudder. Right rudder. And there, the wind just dropped on us. I just gave you the wrong inputs there.
Yeah, it felt like I should be using left rudder on that one. nose more this way.
But if the nose is to the left, you got to add right. Don't be in a rush to make that. Never rush it, because now we're side loading the landing gear, which is going to break the seal on the ring. Let's do one more crosswind landing there. That one was actually pretty decent.
One more?
Yeah, just keep it taxiing. I got your flaps.
What time you got?
We got about 12 to 4.
Iron's got it at 4.
Who?
Iron?
You can wait.
Okay.
We'll do a moderate taxi.
Clean this up?
Yeah, I cleaned it up. Liquid traffic, Warrior Juliet Alpha is clear the runways. Taxiing Alpha, runway 6, liquid.
Holy crap.
What's up?
The sun. Too much.
Yeah, that's the other thing, man. Landing into a sunset, it's not fun. I did that at P&E, landing 2-4 to the sunset. I couldn't see anything. I was looking outside. I was looking outside the right window just to see where I was in reference to the ground. I didn't see the runway till maybe like 50 feet above, like from touchdown. I knew where I was, but I was basically like doing one of these, and it was just impossible. It was not fun at all. That's a good forward slip. Anticipate as you get within like 100 to 200 feet of the ground, the wind's drastically changing. So you just start taking a little bit of that slip out, so the aileron correction doesn't just drift you over.
Yeah, it's tough for me to gauge. Like, how much rudder do you leave in?
Yeah, it goes by feel.
Yeah,
it's a whole feel thing.
It felt like I had to keep the rudder in a lot longer.
Right.
At that time.
Reduce the power all the way to idle, and that'll help you with the brakes. Go ahead and tap the brakes there so we can slow it down.
Automated weather advisory. Wind 280 at 6. Sky
Go ahead and close that up.
Clear.
So
Temperature 16 Celsius. Dew point -1 Celsius. Altimeter 3033. Humidity 34%. Density altitude missing.
Liquid traffic. Anybody base to final 6 or 24? Liquid. Maintain center line. Because you'll end up clipping that sign. Liquid traffic, Warrior Juliet Alpha is going to taxi runway 06, staying at the pattern. Liquid. Mixture, fuel pump, landing light, seat belts, doors.
Fuel pump on.
Primers in a lot. Ready to go? Oh, a little too much power there. Nice and easy. Be gentle with the throttle, we don't want to break any cables. It's an old airplane. Alright, we know the winds are from the left side, so a little bit of left aileron just to start with, then slowly accelerate. Airspeed is alive, takeoff power is in, engine instruments in the green and normal. 55, 60 knots, we'll rotate. There, it's off the ground on its own. Lower that nose a little bit. There it is, right there.
Get that good little gust right there.
That was a downdraft.
Yeah.
There's a bit of wind shear today.
Yeah.
Getting beat up these last few lessons, man.
Seriously.
A little bit of nose up to clear these obstacles.
I blame you. I blame you for the wind.
For a while, it was actually pretty funny because I had this one student. Every time we flew, the winds were like gusting 15, 20 knots.
Yeah.
And it's like every time I fly with somebody else, like we got perfect weather. And he was my primary too. I was his primary instructor. He's like, every time I get with you, it's like the winds got some shit. Like, my bad, man.
Then you take him up on a calm day and he shits all the land.
Yeah. But the day we actually did get a nice day, he's like, oh my god, this is so much better. Like the first 15 hours were just like this. He was just getting beat up over and over and over and over again. I was like, dude, I'm sorry, but you came in at the wrong time. And he started flying right around this time. Right in the fall.
Lakewood traffic, Warrior Juliet Alpha is turning left, crosswind. Runway 6, Lakewood.
All those times I put my hand on controls, you've been doing most of the manipulation. I would call it maybe like 85%, 50% me. So you're doing most of the work, so you just keep it up. Who keeps clicking the damn radio?
I don't know.
Nobody's flying, is it? Which is what's driving me nuts.
I got traffic over there, but that's really slow and looks like he's going to like McGuire.
No, that is A7 Quebec. That's exactly who turned it on. Lakewood traffic, Warrior Juliet Alpha is on a left at downwind runway 06, Lakewood. Alright, start bringing that throttle to about 21, 22 in the pattern.
Yeah.
Just in case this guy decides to do something funny, which I have a feeling that he might.
Clear traffic, Cessna 734 Alpha Uniform maneuvering 345 into the left downwind of runway 22. Any traffic in the area?
You see that American flag straight ahead?
Yep.
That's your indicator where if you're lined up nicely with the downwind.
Okay.
And also, obviously, a wind indicator is a perfect wind indicator.
Yeah.
Thing is huge.
That sucker's like 100 feet.
Turning for the 45 for
We're a little close, I think.
For Juliet Alpha.
That's how I fly my patterns just like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.